biomedical engineer and innovator on the Maternal PPH Wrap project. In Uganda, we have 336 maternal deaths per 100,000 live births currently, and postpartum haemorrhage, which is one of the leading causes of maternal deaths, affects 150,000 women in the country, and eventually 3,500 women die from postpartum haemorrhage every year in our country. We have designed a device that we hope will reduce on these maternal deaths. The maternal PPH device is a non-invasive pneumatic device that applies pressure externally on the uterus through the abdominal wall to stimulate the uterus walls to contract, hence stemming the bleeding. It is innovative in such a way that it is reusable, it is made from locally available materials, it is easy to use and can be manipulated by qualified clinicians with a little bit of training. The maternal PPH Wrap device is better than other existing interventions for postpartum hemorrhage such as the uterine balloon tamponade, the surgical interventions in such a way that it is more affordable, it is cheaper, it can be deployed in the lowest level health facilities. It is also non-invasive, hence it reduces the risks of infection in a hospital. The maternal PPH Wrap is made out of locally sourced materials, because it is a fabric-based device, so we have used polyurethane coated nylon as the base fabric, and we have incorporated pressure points using rubber, as well as a pressure gauge and a manual pressure pump, which is in form of a valve.
I'm here at Denise, my name. I'm a study nurse in the pilot study for the maternal PPH Wrap. This wrap I'm talking about, we basically apply it on the mother's uterus after delivery of the placenta. The wrap hasn't replaced the usual standard of care we've been offering to these mothers, but it's like a supportive device to help us have this uterus contracted. We apply, like this wrap is made in a way that we can inflate. When we inflate, the pressure is applied on the mother's uterus, and then at some point we deflate to make the mother get relief. And we do it for a period of 2 hours as we inflate and deflate. And I think it's helping us keep this uterus contracted as we achieve hemostasis, controlling the bleeding. Then my personal experience with the wrap, I think it's working really good, because just like I told you that we apply it on the mothers and we keep inflating and deflating for a period of 2 hours, so the pressure is kept on, is applied on the uterus, and this uterus will keep contracted. For the participants we've applied this wrap on, the mothers are giving us a positive response towards the wrap. And even at some point the mothers tell us that this wrap helps them get a relief of the after labor pains. For a period, we apply it on them, they get some relief.
My name is Maureen Etiquette. I am a biomedical engineer and innovator in the Maternal PPH Wrap project. So our progress thus far, right from the beginning when we got the Big Ideas funding, we're able to do so many amazing things. One of them is we're able to patent our innovation, and during the process of patenting, we're able to start a company. It's called Principality Medtech Limited. It's a limited by guarantee company that's mainly focused on translational research of medical devices looking at the maternal and child health aspects. We're also able to win Grand Challenges Canada funding of 100,000 Canadian dollars, and this was mainly targeted towards proving of the concept. It's from there that we're able to start the pilot study that we're currently ongoing, looking at mothers that have normal bleeding as well as those that have mild bleeding. We're also able to recruit a couple of advisors on board. I'd call them consultants. For example, our clinical PI, who is Dr. Samonongi, we're able to bring in Professor Nwachwanuka, who is also has been very instrumental in developing the clinical triage protocol. Throughout our project, we have also been able to develop key collaborations and partnerships. For example, with AHIA, which is African Advancing Healthcare Innovations in Africa by Emory University. Through that, we've been able to develop a business plan. We've been able to strategize that innovation, looking at the market, the business, the financial aspects. We've also been able to collaborate with Edinburgh, University of Edinburgh, that's in the UK, where we've been able to write a grant, Medical Research Council grant, MRC, and here we're looking at how we can streamline the clinical trials aspect as well as translation of innovations to the market, getting them market ready. Now all this has come in through experience that we have had in this journey from the beginning, the idea generation up to the point at which we are. And so we're looking at how we can get our knowledge to other innovators, how we can be able to solve the problems that we currently face as innovators in the translation aspect.
For the pathway to scale, there are 1,800 facilities in this country that can do deliveries, which include public facilities, private not-for-profit, as well as strictly private facilities. If each of these facilities purchase at least 3 devices from us at a cost of $500 per device, that will mean we shall sell 5,400 units of this device, and that will generate a revenue of $2.7 million for our company. However, this will translate into the government of Uganda saving $15 million annually in treatment for postpartum hemorrhage patients.